Lovely. Slate 1, take 1, Joycelyn.
I'm Joycelyn Longdon. I'm based in Cambridge and I'm currently studying there for a PhD applying AI to environmental risk. And I am also the founder of ClimateInColour, which is an education platform and community for the climate curious, basically making conversations around climate more accessible and diverse. Yeah, I think the cause I'm the most invested in is environmental justice and looking at all the ways that the climate crisis intersects with race and other forms and systems of oppression. I think the main thing that sets a fire in my belly about these topics is that for so long I was in the dark myself about all of these intersections and about how the climate crisis was impacting people who look like me and people who were in vulnerable communities. And I think the fact that it is so little understood really pushes me to want to expand the amount of people that can know about it and also expand the accessibility with which these topics are spoken about because I think it's incredibly important and so many of us are unaware of how much our actions or the actions of our governments intersect with the oppression of other people. Climate justice to me means understanding, acknowledging and being aware of the many ways that our actions and the things that we benefit from harm others and harm the planet, and standing up and advocating for those vulnerable communities, but not just that, also giving space for them to take the stage and communicate with us what they need and what we should stop doing in order to protect them and the planet. Yeah, it's really hard to pick one of the most pressing issues within the climate justice space because, you know, they're all really urgent. But the next 3 years of my life in my PhD will be spent on working with Indigenous communities to co-create solutions against deforestation and degradation, and also for the protection of biodiversity. And this is really important to me because so many of our climate solutions are imposed on communities and end up doing a lot more harm than good in the conservation space. I guess I'm currently doing my dream assignment. I never thought I'd be doing a PhD, and I'm so privileged to be able to have a platform to communicate and educate and connect with so many people. And so as long as my work continues to have impact and make change and make people feel uncomfortable, then yeah, that's my dream assignment. I think the word activist is something that people feel like you have to have a certain identity to be. And I think that if you breathe air on this earth, then you are an activist. It doesn't, you don't have to look a certain way or be a certain person. And I think the most important thing people can do is find their role within the climate movement and not try to be something else, but feel empowered by the skills that they already have, the jobs that they're already doing, and be an activist in those spaces.
What a bloody great answer.